Good day, everyone. This is Professor A, and today's topic is about how to apply Slovin's formula in feasibility study survey. So, this is already discussed in my previous video. So, let us review, take a look at the formula, and discuss it. So, once again, this is the formula. Whereas the small letter n represents the sample size or the number of samples. The capital letter N is the total population of the target audience of the target customers. And the small letter e represents the error margin or the margin of error. Before proceeding with the computation, let us first briefly discuss the confidence level and the margin of error. Now, what is meant by confidence level? The probability that a certain statistical result would hold true if the same study were performed many times is known as the confidence level. How about margin of error? Or what is margin of error? The margin of error is the range within which statistical survey's result may fall short of the population's actual size. The two are related since a bigger sample size is needed for a greater confidence level, which in turn lowers the margin of error. A smaller sample size, on the other hand, will lead to a lower level of confidence and a larger margin of error. So in practice, researchers frequently strive for a confidence level of 95% or greater, which implies that they may reasonably be certain that their results are correct with a specified margin of error. Therefore, if the confidence level is at 95%, the alpha level is 5% or 0.05, or this is your margin of error. And how do we get this one? Simply subtract 100% minus 95% confidence level, you arrive at 5% or 0.05. If in case you are going to increase your confidence level at 98%, simply subtract 98 from 100%, you arrive at 2%, which is also your margin of error. Again, 2% or 0.02 margin of error. Now, let's apply what we have learned. Suppose your target market's population is 1,500. The question is, are you going to provide all of them with survey questionnaire? What do you think? Definitely not. And this is where you use Slovin's formula to determine the number of your respondents. We already have identified what are given. So number one, the population size at 1,500 and the margin of error at 5% or 0.05. Then below are the formula or the Slovin's formula that we are going to use. So let's input now the figures using the Slovin's formula. Okay, so let's replace the capital letter N or the population size with 1,500, the actual figure, over 1, this is constant, plus 1,500 or population size times 0.05, which is your margin of error squared. Then we simplify it, 1,500 over 1 plus 1,500 times 0.0025, or this is the answer of 0.05 squared. Now let's simplify further. 1,500 over 1 plus 3.75. So where do we get 3.75? So 3.75 is 1,500 times 0.0025. Then let's simplify further to arrive at the right answer. So 1,500 over 4.75. Now where do we get 4.75? 1 plus 3.75 is equal to 4.75. Then let's simplify for the last time. So we arrive at 315.79. So how do we get this one? Simply 1,500 divided by 4.75. So since we are talking about individuals and there's no fraction, you cannot divide a person. So we round it off. So our end or small letter n, which is the number of samples, is equal to 316. Take note, when computing for the Slovin's formula, do not run down. So for instance, suppose the result is 315.15 instead of 0.79. You are still going to round it up to 316 because you do not run down when using Slovin's formula. Okay, so that's the principle. Okay, it's time for you to solve the problem through the activities and try it yourself. Okay, suppose that the population of your target market is 2,500 and you wanted to have more accurate result. So you set the confidence level at 98%. Now the question is, determine the margin of error and compute the number of samples. Try to review the video and leave your answer in the comment section below. Okay, if you feel this video is helpful to you in your quest for feasibility study sampling, okay, then feel free to subscribe, share, comment, and like. See you in my next video. Bye.